To me, and I think to everybody, stewardship is more than money. I mean, money is important, but that's almost giving is part of worship. But other than that, money is part of the business of having a facility and having a church building. But
Well, God has been so generous to me and us. I think it's mandatory, really, that we be generous back to Him and to others. Not only in tithing, but in our gifts that God has given each of us.
That when my time comes and somebody's saying some words over me, I can't think of many words that I'd rather hear them say than that I was a generous person. That's a very high compliment. And of course, we're told to give, and we will receive. And the more we give, the more we receive. And so that's just a law. I believe it. And matter of fact, I know it's true. The more we give, the more we receive. It's just like gravity in the physical world. It's a spiritual law.
I believe that the tithe is what God expects us to give. And if there's lots of places in the Bible too where it talks about the tithe, and Jesus talks, that tithe is kind of the minimum. So for some folks, the 10% tithe is a good starting place, but what Jesus talks about is sacrificial giving. Are we giving sacrificially? And so for some of us, the tithe is much more than just 10%.
When we're asked to fill out our commitment cards and turn them in, that's extremely important to me because each of us have different gifts, and I try to put down what I think some of my gifts are and where I can contribute. And I think that's necessary because it puts it down in black and white and reinforces it more between us and God. And when we turn that in, I think we're saying to God that this is what I intend to do to help our church.
My prayer for stewardship at White Plains is that every person will really take time to think about and pray about what God's calling them to do. Every person has a gift. Every person has some sort of talent, some sort of time, some sort of resource that they can share with others in their church congregation or others in their community to make us a stronger, better church.
So I hope this church grows in faith through stewardship and uses faith, their faith, to put themselves in positions, maybe through stewardship in whatever way. You don't have the time, you don't have the talents, you don't have the money. Put yourself in a position that if you do this, if you step out and do this, maybe you do it the only way that it can work out for you, because you don't have the talents and you don't have the time and you don't have the money, is for God to come through for you. And He will.